Singh Saini, the man on your screens, Chief Minister, and the former Chief Minister with him, Manohar Lal Khattar, who's of course now the Minister. Look at that. All smiles.
It's so strange, Pooja.
Yes.
I just
go ahead.
I find that he's coming in with Manohar Lal Khattar like his shadow. He's very close to Manohar Lal Khattar. He was handpicked by Manohar Lal Khattar. But what do these visuals actually mean?
Passing on the baton, do you think?
Passing on the baton, which was already passed on.
Yes.
Manohar Lal Khattar, through the entire election, Pooja, was missing in campaign. Completely missing in campaign. His picture was removed from posters at the last minute. There was no candidate of the, Bharatiya Janata Party who wanted him to come and campaign for him. Even a Nayab Singh Saini did not have Manohar Lal Khattar, who he considers his mentor, standing next to him during the campaign. He was a negative factor, but today clearly not. He's the one who walked
bringing
in.
him.
He's the one who walked in with the new, Chief Minister.
Look at that, He's taking his own sweet time. He's not in a rush, saying namastes and handshakes with everyone who has come in there, including Anil Vij, who is looking on. He's now, of course, going to be a minister, but looking at all the ambitions have been put to rest. Jai Shri Ram sloganeering amid the audience. There sits the Chief Minister designate, 54-year-old Nayab Singh Saini. But Preeti, this moment of him becoming the Chief Minister is, of course, different from the previous time. In that ways, it came after the fallout. It was more of a BJP decision. This, as he shows the victory sign, he's saying, I have won it fair and square.
Well, Nayab Saini's term begins here. This is, before that, and you can see nothing, makes you more confident than a win which everyone thought you could never get. And you can see that on the face of Nayab Saini. I'm not the one for body language, but read it. He's oozing confidence. He knows his term begins now. Will he come into his own? That's the big question, because till now he was more seen as a shadow of ML Khattar. Will he now become more independent, take decisions on his own? Let's see. Now he has a full 5-year term, because he's always said, Lalan Singh, cabinet minister from the JDU, Eknath Shinde, Yogi Adityanath, the chief minister designate saying, exchanging pleasantries with ML Khattar standing right next to him. It's very interesting. Ravinder ji, ये visuals क्या कहलाते हैं? लेकिन ML Khattar, जिनकी तस्वीर नहीं लगी पूरे चुनाव में, जो कभी नायाब सिंह सैनी के साथ कैंपेन नहीं किए, उनके साथ साथ चल रहे हैं जब नायाब सिंह सैनी मंत्रियों से और बीजेपी के सीनियर नेताओं से मिल रहे हैं।
जी बिल्कुल। देखिए प्रीति जी, गुलाब चंद कटारिया और आचार्य देवव्रत गुजरात के गवर्नर हैं और गुलाब चंद कटारिया को आसाम का प्रभार दिया गया है, गवर्नर हैं। ये दोनों लोग अगली कतार में बैठे हैं, जबकि मुख्यमंत्री तमाम है वो पीछे की तरफ बैठे हैं। आचार्य देवव्रत क्योंकि हरियाणा के ही रहने वाले हैं, इसलिए उनको अगली कतार में जगह दी गई है, और गुलाब चंद कटारिया राजस्थान के रहने वाले हैं मूल रूप से, उनको भी आगे की जगह दी गई। तो ये तमाम चीजें सिंबलाइज करती हैं कि बीजेपी किस तरीके से जरूरत के हिसाब से अपने पत्ते खोलती है और उसके हिसाब से बंद कर लेती है। पूरे चुनाव में हम लोग इस बात पर चर्चा करते रहे कि मनोहर लाल खट्टर गायब हैं। आज इस बात का पता लग रहा है कि वो गायब नहीं थे, बल्कि वो अपने आप को और ताकतवर बनाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे
और वापस आए हैं। प्रीति, but tell me this, when we look at these two individuals,
it's like they're coming together like a package deal.
A Punjabi Khatri, an OBC leader in a land, in a state where Jat politics has held sway and dominance. Do you think this is also about BJP's calculation, trying to bring these different aspects into Haryana politics, while possibly Congress was still dependent largely on the Hoodas?
Well, if you look at it, Pooja, one really should fall short of writing political obituaries, but if I am to say right now, at least for now, the days of Jat politics in Haryana are over. And now they've been over a decade, where you've had a non-Jat chief minister in the form of ML Khattar, who served 9.5 years, and then you had Nayab Singh Saini, who served 6 months, and now you have another OBC leader, a non-Jat leader. I think the Congress has the writing on the wall. Congress was a party which actually was not a Jat, centric party. And the Jats politics was done by regional parties like the INLD. And the Congress was a reaction to that. But over time, since the Hoodas took over in a succession war which was fought with the Bishnois, Bhajan Lal's family, since then, It's been cultivated as a Jat party, and the image has gone in as a Jat-centric party. I think what is taking place on stage will be pivotal and will change on how Congress looks at politics going from here on.
Congress repeatedly came at different junctures as government in Haryana, but for now, a hat-trick. Remember, repeated tenure for the Bharatiya Janata Party says a lot, and introspection time meanwhile. That's Governor Dattatreya sitting right now, who will administer the oath of office and secrecy to the Chief Minister designate, Nayab Singh Saini, and other cabinet leaders as well. Kamaljeet Sandhu is on the ground. Kamaljeet, over to you. What's happening? When are we likely to have the proceedings begin? Kamaljeet, if you can hear me, I understand there's a lot of music, applause, cheer from the audience. What are you picking up from on the ground? Has the Prime Minister landed there at this moment? Yes.
Chandrababu Naidu also now sitting right next to Amit Shah. Chief Minister Andhra Pradesh. Everybody smiles.
Well, absolutely. You know, this is an air of festivities. See, I can barely hear you, but yes, there is a lot of loud noise and music. But what we know is the VVIPs have all arrived except the Prime Minister. And remember, the red carpet has been laid down for him. This is a big mega event. And in Chandigarh, it's happening after a very long time. And remember, this is something that they would want to replicate in other states. A hat-trick of Sats happening in Haryana at one point of time where there was a massive anti-incumbency. It seemed that the Jat politics would come back to rule the roost. But it seems that the equation has all been managed. And let me tell you, it was the consolidation of non-Jats. And even though Huda camp kept saying that the Chhattis Baradri was with them, and this was also where they got in Shruti Chaudhary, Kiran Chaudhary, the Jat faces. So it was an attempt. One was to not only counter the Haryana government or the Haryana camp, especially as far as Kumari Shelja and the Dalits are concerned. So it seemed that they were having multiple strategies, but it seems everything fell in place as far as BJP is concerned. And it does seem that Huda camp was very confident, rather overconfident. But now when it comes down to the politics of all the things, remember, it's going to be the performance. And the first 100 days is the agenda which has already been set. And Nayab Singh Saini has promised jobs, at least 24,000 of them. Many of the letters would be given out today itself, the HPSSC. And remember, even Haryana faces a major anti-incumbency. So there is a talk about how, besides anti-incumbency, it's also the unemployment. But Nayab Singh Saini, with skill and with great luck, has managed to turn the tables around. And today is a day where he chooses his cabinet. Now, Anil Vij, Rao Andarjeet, some of the CM probables. Remember, when it became clear that it is the observers of Amit Shah as well as Mohan Yadav. Yes. There was no scope that there would be any sort of resistance. And Anil Vij not only proposed the name of the Chief Minister, he also is now likely to get a cabinet berth. So yes, whether he gets home or not, it's going to be an important thing.
That's likely to just begin in a short while, as in when Prime Minister Modi begins.
Equations, how they
a lot of political calculations have to be made on this. Stay on with me, Kamaljeet, because Hemant Atri also continues to be with our senior journalist. Hemant Atriji, you tell me, what do you make of this visual? Manohar Lal Khattar literally ensuring that he accompanies. He's the one who brings in Nayab Singh Saini, who's taking his sweet time to say hellos and handshakes. But these two individuals together today.
This is what you call in Haryana, Guru and Chela ki jodi. That's what they have done. Guru chale gaye, Chela came back, and he came back with a bang. That's how you can explain it, Preeti. And the thing basically is how, as earlier you were discussing, how Mr. Manohar Lal Khattar was, vanished from the scene while being in the last phase end of the campaigning. And all of a sudden, once the campaign was over, how did they manage each and every micromanagement at grassroots level, in every region, every nook and corner, in every caste, religion, and section? That was very important to see. Before that, how Manohar Lal participated actively in distribution of tickets, management of strategy. And afterwards, now, once it is over, he is an integral part of the cabinet formation also. You know what kind of internal problems were there. Anil Vij was taking claim in a different way. Mr. Ravindrajit was doing it another way. Yesterday, Home Minister Amit Shah came. He got everything in order within 5 minutes. how the CM was decided. Within span of drop of a hat, within 2 minutes, the chief minister was decided. In one sentence, he was nominated by someone, he was seconded by Anil Vij only. And then the cabinet formation went till late in the evening. And there also, if you see, except for Anil Vij, Vipul Goyal, Mahipal Dhanda, and a few Krishna Bedi, most of them are new faces. This is again a generational shift that you were talking earlier. Most of the new people, Arvind Sharma, although he's an old fellow, but he's a first-time MLA now, and he's going to be minister. KL Pawar again coming back from Rajya Sabha to cabinet. Then Rajesh Nagar, he's a fresh face. He defeated Mr. Karan Dalal from this place, Palwal. Then Gaurav Gautam, he's a first-time MLA. Aarti Rao, first-time MLA. Rao Narveer, of course, is a senior fellow. Shruti Chaudhary, first-time MLA. Of course, she has been MP once. Krishan Midha, third-time MLA from Jeev. That district will be represented through him. And then Shyam Singh Rana. All these were acts basically of balancing the olds and news.
Look at it. Hemant Attri, if you actually, the names that you're reading out, and if they actually find place today in the cabinet and they take oath, it's very clear, Mr. Attri, this also has the stamp of Mr. Khattar. The likes of Shruti Chaudhary would never have found place on stage if it wasn't for Mr. Khattar, who brought in her mother.
Certainly, that is the whole strategy, that basically their own Jat leaders, two of them senior most, Abhimanyu and Dhankar, both lost. But Shruti Chaudhary won. So that's how she came into the thing. And Manohar Lal was instrumental in bringing Kiran Chaudhary to the BJP's fold. Otherwise, she had been in active politics of Congress, right from Delhi to Haryana and everywhere. First time Manohar Lal got the chance, he was in constant touch with her for last about a year or so. And then at the right moment, he got her in, awarded her with a Rajya Sabha ticket. Of course, it was a by-election for a short duration, say about 1.5 years, many term. And then her daughter was given a ticket from the citadel of Chaudhary Bansilal ji. And they won all the seats except Loharu. They all won Dadri also. The most, 45 to 50% votes in Dadri on both the seats. They won it. That is what the strategy is. And that's where Congress party's overconfidence costed them. That was the real strategy. And that's what we call micromanagement that BJP did at the grassroots level.